of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Here's Richardson. Claxton passes to Richardson. Here's Thomas. And that one hits the back iron.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Pass to Council. And here's Oubre from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Richardson, the pass to Bogdanovic. From the stripe. And he makes it.
Wow, how about that feathery touch from Bogdanovic? You just can't let this guy get loose from the mid-range.
To the wing, right side. Drills it from deep.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Richardson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Thomas against Oubre. 5 on the clock. Richardson, the pass to Claxton. Over Olynyk. Claxton can't get it to go.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. The Nets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney-Smith brings to the defensive end.
BA, one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. You can put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith. But you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
And here's Richardson. Now Johnson.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And Oubre gets it to go.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Washington. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Bogdanovic. He can't hit that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. Washington leading by 7. Oubre finds Butler. Up and over Richardson. The shot by Butler, no good. The Nets shooting has not been great early, just 27%.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
On the wing, Richardson. Butler covering. Knocked loose. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
And Washington with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Kept alive. Cornette with the bucket.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Nets trail by 9. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
And Washington will go for a different look here. Watford's checked in for Olynyk. Hauser comes in for Council. Dick, he's checked in for Oubre. And Fournier is subbed in for Butler. Fournier, the pass to Dick. Brooklyn pulls it in. The Wizards beat them last time when these two met in Washington.
Well, you know when your percentage from the field is in the low 30s, that means the game is not going your way.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. You saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Dick, the pass to Hauser. Offensive rebound. Nets trail by 4. Here's Hardy. And he buries his first look.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Washington has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Cornette, guarded by Sharp. Cornette passes to Hauser. And the shot goes.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And so it's Kelly Oubre making things happen for the Washington Wizards. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment.
13.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Wizards leading by 4. Luke Cornette out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Grady Dick. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Now here's Melton. 14 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Here's Watford. On the wing, Grady Dick. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 7. For 3, Hardy. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Washington has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Right wing. Here's Hauser. Sharp grabs the miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Williams passes to Melton to the paint. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Hardy. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. It's deflected. And here in the second with about a minute and a half going by. On the wing, Fournier. Washington again can't hit. Nets trail by 7. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now here's Melton. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Left side, Williams. Lets it fly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First
It's going to go
personal
on Trendon Watford. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
A new lineup here for Washington. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Wilson. Thomas, he's checked in for Melton. And Richardson subbed in for Hardy. Butler against Richardson. Here's Council. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his third assist of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Richardson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Here's Thomas. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
When Cam Thomas finds a look, folks, he is going to attack.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Man misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Richardson. Rebounded by Butler. Washington leading by 3. Pass to Council. Over Williams. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Richardson, the pass to Claxton. Back to Richardson. Now here's Claxton. Yet to see a basket. Thomas outside. Back to Williams. 11 feet out. It's rebounded by Washington.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
second quarter. 2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. Council with the bucket. And now an 8-point Wizard lead.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be
Time out
better.
on the floor.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And Washington making a change here. Oubre's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Bogdanovich is checked in. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Assisted by
Bogdanovich has got his third basket of the night. Washington leading by 6. Butler passes to Oubre. Over Thomas. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Thomas outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Butler passes to Oubre. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Now here's Thomas. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Clippers. Here's Council. Outside Oubre. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Here's Council. He's got 9. And here's Butler outside. Buries it from 3. Butler's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Richardson. Yep, that one's good.
Well, you can see the will that Josh Richardson plays with. Contact, not a problem for this guy.
Butler passes to Finney-Smith. And here's Oubre from the arc. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
8 seconds left in the first half. It's stolen by Oubre. It could go. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That'll do it for the first half. It's Washington up 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They looked firmly in control in the second, carving out a healthy 11-point lead. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their face. Get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter D. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. The fourth spot held by the Nets.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Bogdanovich passes to Richardson. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the floor for Brooklyn. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Johnson. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Now here's Richardson. Here's Bogdanovich. Council with a rebound. Washington leading by 14. Olynyk passes to Oubre. The three-pointer off the mark. The Nets shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to Claxton. Back to Richardson. And here's Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Finney Smith. And Claxton gets it to go on the assist by Bogdanovich.
Nice read by Bogdanovich. I mean, keeping the ball moving.
To the right side. Here's Council. Offline with a 3. Nets trail by 12. Pass to Richardson. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Bogdanovich with it. Offensive board. Off with the layup.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Oubre can't hit.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is is and what puts him on the floor.
Timeout on the
Well, no
floor.
hesitation from
Washington timeout.
Bogdanovich in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
Now a timeout called by Washington. So for the Wizards, Watford's checked in for Finney-Smith. Mann comes in for Council. And Fournier is subbed in for Butler. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Wilson comes in for Bogdanovich. Williams is checked in for Thomas. And it's Melton in for Richardson. And he trims the lead to single digits. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Man, the pass to Oubre. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
Pass to Williams. Back to Melton. Olynyk against Sharp. Second chance effort. Melton misses. Washington leading by 10. On the wing, Fournier. No good on the three. The Nets have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
Sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
So for Washington, Cornette's checked in for Olynyk. Hauser comes in for Watford, and it's Dick in for Oubre. Hardy, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Melton misses.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
The shot by Fournier, no good. Nets trail by 10. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Wilson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's Dick. No good on the triple. The Nets have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Hardy. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Sharp. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal
And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Monday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
He hits the second from the line. Fournier with the ball. No made baskets yet. On the wing man, over Williams. Washington again can't hit. Nets trail by 7. Melton with the ball. Picked up by Dick. And that one's good. Melton's got 5.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Williams misses. Wizards leading by 5. Pass to man. The 3 ball. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Melton. He buries it from 3. Melton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Fournier, the pass to Mann. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Wizards lead by 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Washington.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Second personal foul.
First one falls for
Second
him.
team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Jalen Wilson.
Hits both from the stripe.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Washington. They lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Grady Dick out there with Butler. Then it's Trendon Watford. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Council in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Council. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game. Nets trail by 6. Now Richardson. Here's Johnson. And he lays it up and in.
Johnson.
Well, that's the beauty of Josh Richardson. You can slot him in a lot of different positions, but boy, is he a capable passer.
Butler against Richardson. Here's Council. Misses the 3. And the Nets shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Outside Richardson. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it. Unable to get that one. Claxton can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Council. Yep, right through the net. Council's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assist, Jared Butler.
And Brooklyn with possession here. 6-point game. Outside Johnson. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
Yeah, taking a scoring opportunity when it comes. The readiness of Cam Johnson, so good.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Washington making some changes. Olenix checked in for Cornett. Finney-Smith comes in for Watford. And it's Oubre in for Dick. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Melton comes in for Thomas. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Oubre. Ooh, poked away.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Melton with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Oubre against Melton. Richardson's got space. Here's Sharp. Got a hand on it.
How about the swat by Olynyk? Nice defensive play.
Pass to Butler. Fires the three. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's Melton. Basket counts.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Butler passes to Oubre. Shoots over Melton. The Wizards with another miss. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Sharp controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And here's Butler. Oubre on the wing. Shoots over Melton. Oubre can't hit.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Pass to Richardson. 11-footer. That one rolls around and rims out. Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Council. Hits the three-pointer. Council's got 8 here in this quarter. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're behind by 2. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kelly Oubre.
Wow, his long-distance shooting was just on point this evening. When he crosses that half-court line, you better have a hand in his face or he'll make you pay.
Down low. Here's Sharp. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down. If there were ever a play to change the momentum, that might have been it. The bucket, the body, and now the lead.
Pass to Oubre. Takes the three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 8 now on the night.
You have got to respect that about Oubre. He believes in himself even in the tight spots of the game.
From 12 feet. Bogdanovich, no good. The Wizards with a lead. Butler passes to Oubre. And the Wizards with another three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Oubre on the wing. And again, it's Washington with a three.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Yes, it's good. And now a 10-point Wizard lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And it's Washington with the ball. Outside Oubre. Let's go with a three. They grab their own miss. Pass to Council. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Brooklyn. Substitution on the court.
Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 10. Williams misses. Here's Council. Outside Oubre. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.